Hello and welcome to Flippin Through, the internet's #1 Mad Magazine news, review, and interview channel. And today we're flipping through Mad Magazine number 249, released September 1984. Our price, $1.25, which is indeed cheap. But before I do that, let me say a great big thank you to those people who subscribe to me on Patreon, patreon.com/flippinthrough. You can find that link down below if you think that this video is, this channel is worth it. If you do, you get a few things. You get a cool stencil, you get a 6 set of stickers, and you get my sincere thanks every time I post one of these videos. And those thanks go out to Ed, Misimo, David Strickler, Megan McElhenney, Shane Buckley, Bobby Weigel, Cam Hayden, Rob Wilson, Rod Mead Sperry, Andrew Goldfarb, Casey Ori, and Little Cozy Nostril. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I hope I can keep on earning it. With that, want to support me in another way? I mean, the most important way, truthfully. Hit subscribe, hit a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below. That's the way to help this channel grow. And boy, oh boy, do I want this channel to grow. Let's see if I can do it this time. I didn't. It was all off. Anyway, it's Halloween time. So why not have a spooky, scary Halloween-style cover? This time, it's Gremlins. That's not really a Halloween movie, is it? I don't think so. I remember when I did, I forget what the video was, but I was under the impression that it was the MAD issue for Gremlins, and then I was very disappointed to find out that it was just Gremlins 2. Who did this cover? Richard Williams does. Look, you can see it's his signature. It's kind of hard to read, though. That's what my excuse is for just not recognizing Richard Williams as the artist. I'm looking at madcoversite.com, which is helpful for finding out all the information that I don't know. Anyway, it's cute. It's funny. It's actually like one of the Newmanizations. I think that's something that I was like, I've mentioned. I'm not the biggest fan of. I'm more of a fan of the visual gags that MAD used to do a lot more of, like Norman Mingo used to do a lot of. For some reason, this one, I don't know, it just does something for me. Maybe because it's like a little Ewok body. I know it's a Mogwai, okay? What's your favorite Mogwai? Anyway, let's get inside here. What do we got? Oh, look at that. Super Specials. 2. Oh, the worst from MAD and the 1984 Super Special. I was always under the impression, wrongly, obviously, that it was like more trash from MAD and worse from MAD, were sort of the precursors to the Super Special, and then they just sort of like changed it over to Super Specials. Well, I guess, wait a second. This is confusing because it says The Worst from MAD, which was an ongoing title thing. And then this says Winter Super Special. They would do them in like the winter and summer and spring and fall. I think they would do 4 Super Specials. And they'd just take like the best stuff from that like 3-month period and make a larger magazine. Well, it was a Super Special. I guess that's the right term for it. I always enjoyed the Super Specials. I had like a decent collection of them. I don't think when I read them I understood really that it was material coming out of issues. Here we have... Okay, well, first off, I'm getting distracted. I'm already looking at the vital features. Hey, some girls get so lovesick, they take the first pill that comes along. William Gaines publisher Albert Feldstein as the editor. Lenny Brenner, Tom Nowaskowski production, Nick Meglin senior editor, John Ficara associate editor, Lenny Brenner. What a gem. Who was the best art director for MAD magazine? Let's do a tier list. Anyway, so here's the Gremlins. Okay, this little illustration doesn't look like Mort Drucker, but it's got to be Mort Drucker, right? It's like the cover one. It's going to be him. Here we have what's cute and what's not. Paul Coker Jr., obviously. If the real world of today caught up with the comics, I'm going to have to come back to that. I'm going to think about that. This one, Al Jaffe, obviously. This one, this is George Woodbridge. And I think because of the puffy cheeks. That's what my guess is. Which makes me think this might be Bob Clark. We'll see. And then finally, Angelo Torres. Angelo Torres rounding out position 6. Whoops, wrong way. Position 6 of the vital features. All right, let's turn the page. Listen, honestly, I want to know how you guys do on this. I got my perfect score last week. I believe that was last week. Do you guys get perfect scores on that? Let me know in the comments below. And also, tell me how many times I say let me know in the comments below. In the comments below. Here we have, just a bunch of, people. Photographs of them reading magazine. Okay, so this is something, a claymation, horrible claymation. Look at how disturbing that looks. And then here we have Goodnight Sweet Prince. Mainly, we've just put to bed a new all-original MAD collection of dumb old engravings with dumb new dialogue. To buy or not to buy, that is the question. MAD goes to pieces. All original. That's what was always fun. Some of those little MAD paperbacks, a lot of it was reprinted. Some of it was brand new stuff, and that's pretty cool, I think. I don't know maybe our ideas of what's cool is different. Artist Mort Drucker. Nailed it. I have not seen this movie in a long time, but what I do remember about it is the pushy guy who was insisting that a young man buy Mogwai. This is kind of a cool splash page. Let's just look through all of this. Let's see. Confucius, slumlords say a house divided will bring in more rent. Terry and the Pirates. What is Terry? That must be an old Terry and the Pirates original art. My guess is that's a reference that cartoonists will get. I do not get it. A cash is poor man's credit card, but we accept it here. Sun Ming. That's just Year of the Rat with, what's his name? Mickey Mouse? Is the GOP the Grand Old Party? Let's see. Hey, you're in luck. You can take advantage of our opening day sale. You opened this dumpy old shop today? No, 10 years ago, but you're the first customer we ever had. Oh, why is that? Bad location. Not many people will wade through a chest-high stream of raw sewage, even for a bargain. Say, this old curio looks pretty lifelike. It should. It's my grandfather. Hey, old man, I'd like to buy my son a really unique Xmas present. Something he can't get at home. All right. I'm only reading what was written. Very sorry, mister. We do not sell love, caring, kindness, or intelligent conversation here. Oh, phew. Thought it was only going to get worse after that. Very sorry. Sorry. Valley. Oh, it sounds almost French. My goodness. Mogwai, famously, there's 2 rules. 1, don't feed them after midnight. 2, don't get them wet. I don't know what time are you allowed to feed them again, though? That's the thing that isn't straightforward. I guess when the sun rises? I don't know. Maybe it's the quality of this, but everything looks really faded. There's hardly any contrast. So this looks just sort of blah. I mean, obviously the original artwork probably looks beautiful, and it was done on white paper, I'm sure. Pardon me, please. I'm coming down with a cold. Hey, how about this? One fine morning at the hospital. Sponge, sponge, clamp, clamp, scalpel, scissors. I said scalpel. Miss Freen, scalpel. If you can't pay attention, I'll have to get me a surgical nurse who can. I'm sorry, doctor. It won't happen again. Wait, what is he doing to her? What's cute and what's not? Paul Coker. I am a human god. All right, let's see. What's cute? Girl Scouts are cute. Girl Scouts selling cookies are not. Precocious kids on TV are cute. Precocious kids at home are not. Yeah, it's like behaviors. Like my kids watch this stuff, and it's like the behaviors of the children on television would. I mean, if my children were behaving that way, I would lose my mind. I would have zero patience for it. Babies that drool are cute. Grown men who drool are not. Oh my God, I love that. E.T. the movie was cute. E.T. all over your house was not. I didn't know E.T. was well known for the merchandising. Thought that was like a Star Wars thing. And Kiss. Your son's crush on his second grade teacher is cute. Your husband's crush on the same teacher. It's not. Your little daughter dressing up in mom's clothes is cute. Your grown son dressing up in mom's clothes. It's not. Sorry, guys. Your daughter's first wedding is cute. Her fourth is not. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Oh, look, cats are cute. People who adore cats are not. Oh, man. I I adore my cat. Okay. Okay. I got it wrong. This one is George Woodbridge. It pisses me off that I got that wrong. Does that mean the other one isn't George Woodbridge? These are so hard. It's impossible. This game is rigged. Beetle Bailey. If the real world of today caught up with the comics, here's Beetle Bailey. I've had it with the Army. The pay is lousy. The work is awful. Who needs it? You can re-enlist for 2, 4, or 6 years. What's your choice? All of them. Hey, ain't that the truth? But good luck, man. They don't. Re-enlisting is hard nowadays. Well, that's not. The last time I had a friend who re-enlisted, it was hard. Blondie, mess up another deal, imbecile, and you'll get more of the same. You'll regret this, Mr. Dithers. I should worry about a threat from Bumstead. Sir, some men are here to see you. I'm the Union shop steward. Lay another finger on Bumstead and everybody walks. You violated Bumstead's rights. That's discrimination. You're fined $100,000. And besides the raise, you'll get a share of the profits plus stock options. Is there anything else you'd like? Yeah, shut up while I'm putting. How did Bumstead get like the top billing in Blondie? Like it really turned into a Dagwood Bumstead show. Garfield is so cute. The way he gobbles up leftovers. So adorable when he raids the refrigerator. So precious when he scrounges in the garbage. So disgusting when he pukes all over the carpet. Oh, know what the fun thing is? The little signatures. Say Mort Walker, Mort Walkie Talkie, Jim Avis. Said Jim Davis. Agatha Crumb. I don't know who that Hoist. I don't know who actually did that. That one was out of syndication by the time I was reading. So it's like these ones. I forget who did those. But Mama. I've never heard of that. That must have been an East Coast one. Hagar the Horrible. Oh, man. Hagar the Horrible was so cool. The way he would just kill people. It was sick. Andy Cap. I always get Andy Cap, the comic character, confused with Al Cap, the comic creator. And hey, what are you gonna do? I'm an idiot. International symbols for other Olympic highlights. Yeah, the Olympics used to do this thing where they would have these cool, very simple icons for the things. So like running, gymnastics, weightlifting, hockey. I mean, they look like the bathroom people or like the handicap parking guy, but it's I don't know. I just thought they were pretty cool. They continued it for a long time. I wonder if they do it now. Restrooms, parking area, late ticket sales, low price seats, currency exchange, souvenir gifts. This is not that one. Ticket sales and low price seats. Boy, if they could have, people back then could just be like shifted immediately into the present day, how things get just like jacked up. It's insane. Anyway, here is the lighter side of. Ma, I haven't got a clean shirt to wear. Don't worry, I got your favorite shirt ready to put on. That one, I hate that shirt. Since when did that become my favorite? Since it's the only one I ironed. I don't pick these intentionally. Do you like nuts? Why? Are you asking me to go steady with you? Like he's a lunatic or something? I don't know. Ooh, one fine day in the morgue. Zoop. Ooh, take a peek. Take a peek. Aha, sleeping on the job again. And Frankit, well, this time you're fired. I imagine it'd probably be cool, but you know how nice it is to like sleep when you're all cool and you're in a nice warm blanket? Imagine that, get a nice sleeping bag, sleep in one there. Here we have some Jack Davis artwork. How many mistakes can you find in this picture of a movie theater? Oh, this takes me back. There was a movie theater like this with the balcony and everything when I was a kid. Was it the Uptown Theater? Yes. Oh, it was such a great place to go see movies. Oh, it was so much fun to sit up on the balcony. Here we go. Number 1. This guy who's talking to his friend is whispering so he won't disturb others. Where's number 2? Here's number 3. Let's read number 3. A theater employee actually swept the aisles between shows. How about number 5? The teenagers stopped playing Donkey Kong in the middle of the game because the movie was about to start. Why would they? Movie theaters are crazy, man. 18. A teenager is being refused admittance to the R-rated movie because he's underage. Number 11. Gosh, this is a fun little I'm going to talk about that in a sec. The projectionist noticed that the movie's out of focus, and he's fixing it. All right, what I like about this is, there were like those really crazy, super intense illustrations like this, where they're just packed to the gills with details. And I kind of like how this one is a little bit more subdued. I like this sort of like, I don't like the empty space, but I like that, I don't know, I feel like I can read this entire image and enjoy it. And it doesn't feel like there's a ton of wasted space on it. So it's not overly packed, but it also doesn't have like those big empty things in it. Dead space, as they say. Here's a psalm for the modern television preacher. The Lord is my meal. I know it's pronounced psalm, by the way. Leave a comment in the comment below. A psalm for the modern television preacher. The Lord is my meal ticket. I shall not starve. He alloweth me to lie outrageously on TV. He leadeth me beside the rich and powerful. He restoreth me my ratings. He helpeth me to sell cheap merchandise in his name's sake. Yea, though I owe a bundle to the IRS, I will fear no audit, for thy tax shelters and thy tax exemption, they protect me. Thou preparest a platform for me to spew bigotry in the presence of mine viewers. Thou swellest my head with ego, my bank book runneth over. Surely power and money shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in my house on Easy Street forever. Look at this guy. This guy knows those songs of David, bro. That was powerful. Listen, if you read the Psalms, leave a comment in the comments below. Things to do on the day after. Writer and artist Al Jaffe. Albert? What's Al's name? Let's just zoom in. Appreciate some of this. Oh, by the way, I called it. Did you notice the one? Soup. Stuff a pillow with your falling out hair and make a necklace with your falling out teeth. Oh, that reminds me of that show C-Lab 2021 where the guy was trapped underneath a soda machine and some robot kept taking his teeth. And he said, "What are you doing? Are you making a necklace or something? Cancel your subscription to House Beautiful magazine." Use birth control devices for other recreational activities now that everybody's sterile anyway. Use your school textbooks to keep warm. Promise to clean your room if your parents buy you a bulldozer. Put the cat out at night Put the cat out as a nightlight. I love this illustration. Look at this. Like that little grin. Treat your pro-nuke neighbor to a special cigar you saved for just such an occasion. Better dead than red. Ooh, name a cooler slogan. If you can come up with a cooler slogan than better dead than red, leave a comment down below. Paul Peter Porges. Other uses for household pets. Twin turtle no slip falsies. Jeez. You just start they keep crawling up. Pussycat paper shredder. Hamster downspout cleaner. Who is that guy? Was it Barry Manilow? No, it was Rod Stewart. No, it was Gene Hackman. No, Gene Autry. No, Gene Wilder. No, it was Gene. Gosh, who was it? The guy from Pretty Woman. Leave a comment down below. Who was the guy who put a hamster in his butt? That was the most fucked up rumor to start. Who started that? Hey, if you started that rumor, leave a comment down below. Here we have Spy vs. Spy by Antonio Projias. Around this time period, I'm always kind of surprised to see that it's by him. I forget when the switch was made. It had to have been around this time. Right? Here, let me see. When did he stop? In the 70s? No. In the 80s? Yeah, wait. Oh, he was writing. So the last time he was the artist was 87. So yeah, I was getting there. He had just a couple more years left in him. Tom Hatchman's Double Takes. Eddie Smurfy. Hold it. Hey, gang, there's a new book out that we think is pretty funny. We thought we'd share it with you. So we called out the publishers and conned them into giving us permission to reprint 10 examples of Tom Hatchman's Double Takes. Whoa, this is just a reprint. That's strange, right? Oh, okay. So Tom Hatchman, he was a MAD guy, and this is his first appearance. This is Tom Hatchman's first appearance. He started doing work in MAD after that. Oh, cool. This is very interesting to me. Stevie Wonder Woman, Eddie Smurfy, Olivia Elton John, Bruce Springsteen, Farafat, that's Yasser Arafat and Farrah Fawcett, Kissinger, Tattoo D2, oh my God, Mr. T3PO, Mick Jabba, Prince Charles Manson, and Princess Di. Oh my gosh, those are fun. I wonder if I should try to find a copy of that book. Mad's ideal presidential candidate for 1984. So what are we doing? I'm going to read this whole thing. This summer, America's two major political parties will hold national conventions to nominate their candidates for president of the United States. And this November, the voters will choose between them. Of course, these presidential candidates will have good features and bad features, but neither will be perfect. Which brings us to this article. We've taken selected features from two dynamic past presidents, plus all the other hopefuls who either actively or passively sought their party nominations in 1984 and put them together to bring you Mad's ideal presidential candidate. So, boom, eyebrows of George Washington, the upside down beard of Abraham Lincoln, the upside down beard, the eyebrows and wedding ring of Ronald Reagan, the eye bags of Walter Mondale. Hey, Mondale. I'm from Minnesota, so that's like we're the only people who know who Walter Mondale is. The flipped hair and sideburns of Jesse Jackson, the chin of Gary Hart. But wait, what? Okay, but that chin's going to be covered by the beard. The nose and shock of gray hair of Ted Kennedy. It is like a cool look. The bald pate of John Glenn. The astronaut. The expression lines of George McGovern. The eyes of Reuben Askew. The ears of Alan Cranston. And the flipped mouth of John Anderson. Oh my God. And here he is, Mad's ideal presidential candidate for 1984. There's the bald pate, Lincoln's beard. Here's Jackson's hair. Oh my goodness. Anderson's mouth. There's Reagan's wedding ring. Lovely. And then there's Jackson's sideburns. The Shamrock catalog. Here, this is some Bob Clark. But this isn't what... Hold on, I got to go back. Wow. I totally got the two mixed up. Wow, what are the chances of that? Only a true MAD expert could make such a blunder. Oh, jeez. One fine evening on the street corner. How much? $50. It's a deal then. It's a deal, handsome. Listen, this would be funny if not for the fact that I just read the same one last week. I put the issue away, damn it. He just did this joke. I mean, albeit it was like several years ago at that point, but it was a guy who put a for sale sign in his yard. And the guy comes up, gives him money, takes the tree out. Oh my goodness. And here's beers. What would you do to call a guy with the gall to open a bar, knowing that booze is why he's now a former baseball star? A guy like that you'd call a creep. I forget how that tune goes. I'm going to stop. That was probably my worst singing on this channel, and I am sorry. I think Angelo Torres is one of the best caricature artists where you can almost always identify who the character is. He's got to be the best, right? Like, the features never turn out so grotesque where you're like, who is this person I'm looking at? You can always recognize them. Anyway, here's a Mad fold-in. How are some people bringing far-out sex and violence into their dull lives? Oh, I can't fold this one. I'm sorry, guys. Even though, this is like mint gem mint. And finally, our back cover. I do have to say, it's one of my favorite things, seeing something like this. Having the cartoons on the back, sometimes it's like the fairy tale we would like to see. I really do enjoy that, even over the fake ads. Certainly over the real ads, I prefer this. But, pardon me. Here's This is Mad's version of Cracked Magazine's hang-ups. Pardon me, I'm new here, and I'm starving. How do they feed us way up here? They use the kadonk method. When you hear the guard running, just open your mouth wide. I hear a guard running now. Nuts, meatloaf again. Kadonk. Poor guys. It's hard to be a prisoner like that. Anyway, hey, make sure, leave a comment down below, bro. If you haven't already, hit subscribe, hit like, and I don't know, maybe consider supporting me on Patreon. With that, thank you guys so much for watching. Toodaloo.